What up? It's your girl, Justina Valentine, and you're rocking out with the Matrix Studios Network. You know they're bringing you the hottest new artists, making the underground mainstream. Check them out at www.thematrixstudios.com.
Yeah, we back in the building. You already know what it is. Producer's Point of View, DWI, New York's most influential producer. We here on Party 101.9. That was a lot. iHeartRadio. Shout out to Nexus Studio. My guy Rick is in the building. Yo, we got our next guest is a fashion icon right now, and has a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna call you an icon because they don't know no better yet. So we got the Khool Closet is in the building. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, man? Thank you for having me.
All right, so is that the name of the brand? That's the name of the brand, right? Khool Closet.
The Khool Closet. It's a business as well, not just a clothing brand.
Okay. All right. So that is the foundation, the business, Khool Closet. How you doing today? What's going on? Welcome to the radio show.
Thank you for having me.
Is this your first time at the Matrix?
This is my first time at the Matrix.
Okay. Well, welcome. So let us know what's going on. Where did it all begin for you with the Khool Closet?
Well, the Khool Closet, I started that business on my woman's couch. I have my own place.
Okay.
So
you have to specify that, but you would just happen to be at her house at the time. Right. Okay.
I was dealing with another business, a company. So the owner of that business and the singer heard me saying cool all the time when I'm hanging up. Cool.
Cool.
So they just said, how about I use the Khool Closet? I said, that's a great idea.
Great idea. So how many years was that established? What are we up to now?
This was early 2024.
Okay, so this is just beginning. This is at the very early stages.
This is very early.
All right, and what was your inspiration? What influenced you to do that?
Well, my mother used to hire clothing designers for a living. And I would dibble and dabble in the fashion growing up. And leather pants when I was a child growing up.
Leather sweatpants. That sounds hot in the summertime. Hopefully it's the winter time.
Plus I'm an Aries, so we're good at fashion styling. And
since you threw that out there, throw me some other Aries names that are fashion icons.
Pharrell.
Okay, that's a
Q-Tip.
Okay.
Me.
Okay. All right. So coming up, did you have something specific, a part of the line that you was working with? Like you mentioned the leather sweatpants, but was there like a certain style that you was going with? Was you just styling yourself, or was it like a point where you just wanted to do a bunch of different things?
Well, I would look for fabrics online, and then I found a tailor in Brooklyn.
Okay.
So they ordered the fabrics for me. They said, wow, you want to do this swimwear? Why swimwear? Then it came out very nice, and they liked it, and that's disclosed. I can't talk about that.
Right, can't talk about that. The rest saved for the documentary, right?
Save that for later.
So you came out of the pandemic. Was you doing anything else before you got into starting the Khool Closet?
Well, I was doing music, and I chose to go the fashion route.
Right.
And I found out it's a young man's game with the music.
Okay. Is it really though? I mean,
I think so. I think it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It is. I just turned 43, so
okay.
Really.
And was you a rapper or a producer?
I was a hip hop.
Okay.
Hip hop artist.
So is it safe to say that the hip hop culture has inspired you to want to do one of the elements in the fashion?
Well, I interned at Violator Management for Mona Sky Young in 1999.
Okay.
I was there for 3 months, but answering phones, going with Andy, delivering packages and things like that. But yeah, I'm here.
Now you're here.
Yeah.
So what was some of your early challenges that you had starting that off?
My early challenges were trying to keep up with the other known designers. And come to find out, I found out a few years ago that they don't make that much money.
They don't make that much money. The designers?
They don't make that much money, no.
Okay. So it's safe to say, was you in it for the money at the beginning, or was you in it for the craft and the art?
Mostly, I'm not gonna lie, it was for the money.
Okay.
I found out that the logo with the alligator on it, it's not Lacoste. It's not Lacoste. It's Lacoste.
Lacoste. Yeah.
So I found it out through my mother, and I was just finding fabrics and coming up with details for sneakers for women, Henley sweaters for women as well. Okay. I do fashion for women. I found out they shop the most.
Okay, so you cater to where the money's.
I cater to that. Right.
Okay. So what has been your most popular thing that you've created for
women?
Mm-hmm.
Probably the sneakers. Definitely the sneakers.
Okay.
So I linked up with my PR. Mm-hmm. I've known him for a very long time, and he linked me up with the Gap.
Okay.
And so I have to do a few things before I get to that point. And linked up with another guy I used to work for. He also has distribution, so I linked up with him with another big company. And I have my garment pieces. Now I'm just focused on my social media. And that's the last thing I have to do before, I get things moving. Like how I want it to move.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so where can people find your line now? Like where is it at? Do you have a website?
Yes, I do have a Shopify page. It's thecoolcloset.com. And it just got up today. So looking forward to that. And Facebook is Corey Sharon Chalmers. You can find that on my Instagram, The Khool Closet. And yeah.
Okay. Khool Closet.
Yeah.
Now you got to spell that out for the people as well.
Well, it's cool with the cool with the K.
Mm-hmm.
H is for the haters. So the KHOOL closet.
So you left a little space. You left a little space for the haters.
Right.
Okay. That's what it is. Y'all heard that here first on Producer's Point of View. So yes. What is one thing that going forward that you would like to achieve with? We already talked about the money part, but with the brand and with the company, what's your main goal?
Well, I would like to start a business where people can bring in garment pieces and have it tailored with the creative director of their choice or whatever. The fabric details and the design where that favors towards the brand, the clothing brand. So, right.
Okay. All right, so you came down to Party 101.9. Shout out to Jesse Jess for sending you in. You got any other features that you're in now that you want to shout out while you're here? Because I know if you came here, then there's plenty of other things down the line for you in terms of promoting your brand.
I'd like to shout out Jess for inviting me down here. You.
What borough are you from?
I'm from Forest Hills.
Queens.
Forest Hills, Queens.
Okay. All right, there's a lot of fashion type style people out in Queens, so I get it.
Right.
Ain't Buster he from Long Island or Queens? He from Queens?
Buster is from Long Island.
Okay, Long Island. That's like Queens too. That's connected to Queens, so it's cool. All right, so give out your social media before we get out of here. We're about to get into some more music right here on Party 1.9.
Okay, so my Instagram is The Khool Closet. The THEKHOOL CLOSET. The Khool Closet. That's my Instagram.
Okay.
My Facebook is Corey COREY Sharon CHERON Chalmers CHALMERS.
Got it.
That's my Facebook.
Okay. See, I heard it here first. We're going to get into some more music right here on Party 101.9. I said something else before. And then we're going to get into our next guest that we have in the building. He has a book that's coming out, and it's going to be a very interesting story. So y'all don't go nowhere. We'll be right here. Be right back.
The new Party 101.9.